Hi guys, and welcome to another Divi Wordpress tutorial. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesigntechtips.com. Well, we've had another question on one of our videos, and I've got a viewer that wants to add FontAwesome to the left hand side of some number counters. Now, I've got FontAwesome installed on this site, and for those of you that don't know what it is, I'll put this link below the video. This is the FontAwesome site, and it's a bunch of web fonts that you can use for your websites, and they are, as the name says, they're absolutely awesome. So I'll show you how to do this, and like I say, I'll put this link below, the cheat sheet, which has got them all on there. And I've done a previous video on FontAwesome. You want to look at that if you want to see how to integrate it in there. I'll put that link below also, but just to briefly cover it, if you go to your theme options, down to Divi, theme options, over to the integration tab, you want to put the FontAwesome style sheet link in the head of your blog over here. And to get that on this page, just hit the start, and that'll take you to a link that's got that code there for you. So you just copy that code, put it into your head of your Divi theme here and under the integration tab, and you're good to go. So let's get back there and see what we can do. For those of you that don't know, Divi is just a fantastic theme. I've built hundreds and hundreds of sites with it. It just keeps getting better and better with more and more features. If you're building any sort of WordPress site at all, I would suggest you take a look at it. It really is great. And you can demo it out from my affiliate link below this video. So I'm going to enable my visual builder. And once it's enabled, we'll go down and let's create another row. Just create one right here, I guess. Click on the little blue button, add a new section and put a new row in it. Call it a regular section. And let's put a row 4 in there. That's the example that he was asking had 4, so I'll do 4 here. And inside, let's put a number counter. And this, what we're going to do here is going to work the same for circle counters or anything else really. We're going to be using a bit of CSS to place it in there. So what am I looking for? A number counter. There we are. So there's a standard number counter element. And what he wants to do is place a little FontAwesome beside it here. So let's go to design and let's align it to the left. That's fine. And we'll just take that number text down a little bit in size. It's pretty big, which is fine because you want people to see it. And let's make it black. Take it down. 50 pixels, something like that. There we go. We'll leave it at that. Let's take the percentage off and give it another number. So elements, I'm going to take that percentage sign off. Back to our content. Okay, I'll just write, I don't know, project. And let's make the number 250 a little bit bigger for effect. Alright, so we got a little number counter going on there, which is fine. Title text, let's make that all caps. There we go, so I've made it all caps just using that. And again, we'll make that black as well. Don't know if we need to make it any bolder. Let's try it sort of semi-bold. Yeah, that stands out a bit more. Okay, so what we want to do, we want to add a FontAwesome just over here to the left of it, so it's still part of this actual element here. So let's go to our cheat sheet for FontAwesome and find one that we want to use. If you know what you want to use, you can just type something in here like clock, and it'll find the clock for you, or ones that match that. So, well, while we're here, why don't we just use this one? I'm going to click on it. And there's our little code we want, the Unicode. So F017, I may as well copy it. I've copied it. Now we're going to have to use a bit of CSS. So let's go back to our site. And we'll go over to our Advanced tab. And we'll go to the Custom CSS. And we want to use the before block right here because we're going to insert it before the actual element. So the first thing we want to do, we're going to write content. And again, I'll put this CSS below the video, so if you can't read it properly on screen, you can just copy it and use it from there. Content, colon. I want to open some inverted commas there. And just paste in our little shortcode. I need to put a backslash in front of that. So we got a backslash, then that shortcode. Now we're going to tell it that its font family is FontAwesome. And there's a single font awesome. So as you can see, now we've defined that little clock has appeared up there. Semicolon. But that's not where we want it. We don't want it on the top. So again, we'll make it blue. We'll make it black. At the moment it's grey, so we'll say color. Black. And we'll give it a size. Font size. Let's make it pretty big, say 50 pixels. There we go. That's a pretty big font right there. And obviously you can make it bigger than that if you want to. Font size 50 pixels. We've got to tell it because we want to push it over here. So we want to tell it position absolute. Position. And absolute. A-B-S-O-L-U-T-E. A lot of this it prompts you for up there. I'm so used to writing it though, I forget to click on the prompt. And where do we want it? Now we've got to tell it where we want it to actually go. So let's say we want it to go left. 15 pixels from the left. So we'll say minus 15 pixels. And that's not going to do it. That's not going to be enough, I don't think. Let's just try 25. Still not enough. Let's make it 45. Yep, that should be plenty. Maybe not. 55. As you can see, as I'm going up, it's going over to the left there. All right, now we want to drop it down. So how far from the top do we want it? We probably want it at least 50 pixels from the top, maybe more. So top, if I spell it right, top, colon, say 50 pixels. And that's dropped it down to the middle there. That's kind of getting to where we want it. I think, let's make it a little bigger. Of course, we'll have to readjust this to that's about right. Well, no, a little bit more even. It's okay. It's kind of in the middle. Do we want it lined up with the bottom or we want it lined up with the top? That's up to you. You can just take it down some more if you do. Let's try. So that's almost pretty much lined up there. I'd rather have it kind of in the middle. So say 50 pixels. Something like that. And now we really want to shift the whole thing across because it's out of its little box here. So we want to give it a margin of some sort. So let's go to our design and spacing. Give it a margin on the left of 70 pixels because we've kind of pushed it over by 70. So let's try 70 pixels. Wants to be a little bit more. Just a little bit more. So let's click on our little arrows here and pull it across until we're happy with where it wants to be. Okay, so that works. Let's make it a little more interesting. Let's make that a different color. And let's make our number a different color as well. I don't know what. Let's go back to our CSS. Make our font why not? Let's make it purple, okay? And let's make our number. Number we can do in our design here. Number text. And let's make our number blue, why not? There we go, so we've got a little colored section here. There it is, that's how you do it. That's how you make your, add a FontAwesome to the left-hand side of whatever it is you're doing here. Of course, all you need to do is save that. We'll clone this and drag it next door. And of course, all we need to do is change it up. Whatever it is you want to say, people. Let's make it even bigger number. And change our font. Let's go to our cheat sheet right here. Let's go back one. Or we can just put in another search. Here we are, that one right there, users. I see that one quite a lot. There's our little short code or Unicode. Click, and we've copied that. Let's go back to our site. Now we want to go to our CSS. And all I need to do is paste that one in there. And we've got our people there. And that looks a little bit big to me, so we can reduce that one. They don't all have to be the same size. About 65, that should do it. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, so that's how you do it. I hope that's answered your question there. And obviously you just copy these across and keep changing them up. And you've got 4 in a row. Let's just quickly do that. Same thing, let's just quickly copy this one over. Drag it by its little handle, the little cross there. Now let's find another little icon. What about a wrench? Copy our little shortcode there, copied. Back to our site. Over to our custom CSS, paste it in there. That's fine. Now with our content. And those services. And let's do the last one, and we've got a whole row there. So let's clone it with the little squares. Drag it over with a little cross. And let's find another little icon. No, why not? Laptop, that'll do fine. Click to copy. Back to our site. Little cog. Advanced, custom CSS, before. Paste it in there. Make sure you don't check off that backspace and knock off that little backspace there, or any of the inverted commas, because it will not work. Did that work? Yep, there's our little computer. Boom, so there you have it. Let's save our changes. Now we've got our little check mark. Exit the Visual Builder. And there we have it. There's our little row with our FontAwesomes on the left-hand side of our number counters there. Just refresh that. Yep, just to make sure the numbers are going to work fine. Make sure it's responsive. I'm using Chrome here. I'm going to hit my F12 and hit the responsive key. Yeah, they seem to work fine. That's on tablet. And here we are on phone size. Let's see, iPhone. Of course, you may want to do another one on, it's up to you, that's not too bad, or another section like we did in the last video that displays on your mobile phones where you have it centrally, but that's entirely up to you. So that seems to work absolutely fine. Get rid of that. And back to the site. So there you have it. That is how you put your FontAwesomes to the left of your number counters. I hope you found that useful. If you have, please give the video a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're interested in web development, take a look below. We've got some great free courses down there. Also some premium courses with some huge discounts for our YouTube subscribers, so do take a look. Once again, this has been Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.